Is there? Jatin is there?
Yes, I'm there.
Jatin, now video on kar.
एक सेकंड ना खाली भाई. Okay. Hi. I have shared two files, practical file on which we are going to work in the chat box for benefit of everyone. So kindly download. Basically Excel is not a theory subject, so it is required a practical approach. So I have shared that thing.
It's not there in the chat box. If you can share it
I have
again.
just shared the chat box in the chat box.
Jatin, please share again.
Yeah.
काम करना आदत
Request to everyone to please mute themselves, please.
Can you just check whether you have received or not?
It's there, sir.
Is there now? Okay, fine.
Acha, I request everybody to kindly switch on the video, please. Just switch on the video, please.
Jai Chinendra, Mukesh ji, welcome Sachin.
Yeah, welcome Sachin, welcome Mukesh ji. Yeah, welcome Jitu bhai. Devanshi, please switch on the video, please.
Good evening, Jatin sir.
Okay, Jatin, we are ready. Wait a minute, just wait. Ma'am, just wait for 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, just 2 minutes. Anjali madam.
हेलो आलोक भाई.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Hello. विनोद कलेक्टर जी नमस्ते.
नमस्कार आलोक जी, कैसे हो?
बढ़िया. Thanks that from Amravati also people are joining, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Hiral. Okay, we can start. Ma'am, we can start.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Ayushi, go ahead.
Respected dignitaries and students, I, Ayushi Mehta, on behalf of Foundation for Skill Development, welcome all of you for today's webinar on basic to advanced level Excel tricks, including decoding of balance sheet from trial balance, organized jointly with Accountancy Association of HR College of Commerce and Economics, supported by Lions Club of Mumbai Walkeshwar and Lions Club of Mumbai Corporate. We are really thankful to Accountancy Association of HR College along with the principal, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani, for the coordination and support. I'm also thankful to today's speaker and member Foundation for Skill Development, CA Jatin Chheda, who has taken lead to impart his knowledge of MS Excel for the benefit of students. Before we proceed further, I request CA Hiral Shah, Director of Foundation for Skill Development, to give opening remarks.
Thank you, Ayushi. It is indeed a pleasure for all of us to be back again for today's event. Yes, today we are speaking about Excel, but tomorrow the time is of artificial intelligence. Definitely, we will go ahead to that level as well. So I assure each of the participants who are present that after today's session, there would be definitely a very high learning curve, and it will be a wonderful, enjoyable session for the day. Thank you. Over to you, Ayush.
Now I request Lion Alok Mehta, President of Lions Club of Mumbai Walkeshwar, to give opening remarks.
Thank you, Ayushi, once again. Friends, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and friends, welcome for this one of the burning webinar on the Excel series. I think everybody, all students want to know how to complete the work within a fraction of a second. And that is the reason we have called for this webinar. First of all, I'm thankful to Dr. Pooja Ramchandani, Principal Vachal College, Anili Manchani Madam, and Accountancy Association Vachal College for this wonderful support given by them. And I'm thankful to the Lions of Mumbai Walkeshwar and the corporate for their really support every time for a webinar. Friends, this is the webinar which we are thinking on, that every time you know that in Excel it will take time to take the things, but now Jatin is there with us who can able to tell you within no time you can complete the job. And time management, I think through Excel, it's one of the fantastic things which Jatin Cheda is going to take. I thankful Jatin Cheda for your valuable support to us. I also thankful from the Lions of Mumbai Walkeshwar, Jitendra Bhai Doshi, Mukesh Dhaker, Ranjit Kotari, our new team, who are always supporting us for the doing new work. And as usual, the Foundation for Skill Development, Hiral, Sachin, Devanshi, and Dilip Nathani, who are with us to backbone for this. Thank you so much once again. Over to you, Ayushi.
Now I request Devanshi Shah, Joint Secretary of Foundation for Skill Development, to give opening to formally introduce CA Jatin Cheda.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Devanshi.
Yeah. Sorry, my video is not getting connected. Just excuse me. I will introduce today's speaker, eminent personality CA Jatin Cheda. CA Jatin Cheda is a seasoned practicing chartered accountant specializing in the areas of direct and indirect tax. With over a decade of experience in both corporate and practice settings, he brings a unique blend of expertise and insights to his clients. Gained valuable experience that deepened his understanding of taxation and business processes. His focus in both corporate and practice roles has been on process automation using Excel and data analysis. By leveraging advanced Excel techniques, he has successfully streamlined operations and enhanced efficiency for numerous organizations. Being a permanent invitee to various associations, he also holds the position as managing member of various committees. As a knowledgeable expert in the field, he frequently conducts seminars and webinars on various topics related to GST and Excel. His presentations are highly regarded for their practical insights and actionable strategies. By sharing his expertise with professionals and businesses, he actively contributes to the ongoing professional development of the community. His commitment to excellence and dedication to his profession has been recognized with prestigious awards. He has been honored as the best convener for the years 1819, 1920, highlighting his exceptional organization skills and leadership abilities. With his intensive experience, specialized knowledge, and passion for driving innovation in tax-related processes, he is a sought-after expert and a valuable resource for both individuals and organizations seeking professional guidance in the field of taxation and automation. We welcome our today's speaker, CA Jatin Cheda ji. Ayushi, over to you.
Now I request Jatin sir to please proceed.
Jatin, unmute kar.
Thank you, Ayushi, and thank you, Devanshi, for lovely introductions. First of all, I would like to thank Foundation Skill Development in association with HR College Commerce Economics, Accountancy Association, Lions Club of Mumbai Walkeshwar, and Lions Club of Mumbai Corporation for providing me opportunity to deliver a talk on the Excel. Basically, Excel is not a theoretical subject. So we would like to have a practical experience on that thing. So basically, whatever I'm going to speak over here, if you do not practice it, it will be going to vanish. और गुजराती में कहते हैं ना बाष्पीभवन कहिए से. So with this, I would like to share my screen first. My screen is visible. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So let's begin with this thing. So how we are going to begin with this thing is that okay, we are going to introduce with a few Excel formula which will be helpful in piling up the Excel balance sheet from the trial balance. So first we will learn about the some formulas, and then we will go ahead and record the balance sheet in the from the trial balance. So shall we begin? Okay. One more thing, I just need to have a share this thing also. I have shared the practical files also with everyone. Just need to ask whether my Excel file is visible or not visible.
No, Jatin, nahi.
Okay, fine. Now it is visible.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. So let's begin with this again. Okay. Okay. So let's begin with the first formula of today. It's a if formula. I think everyone will be familiar with the if formula. This is the oldest formula of the Excel, which is allowed to make us a logical comparison between the value and what you expect. So syntax of the formula is, you know, that it is a first if is equal to logical test, and if it is true, then what the result we have to bring, and what if case of false, what result we have to bring that thing. So it is an oldest formula of the Excel. So I have shared a practical example over here. So if I have to apply over here the if formula, saying that whoever got a 35% marks should reply over here is a pass, else it is fail. So it's a simple. We can just compare with this is greater than or equal to 35, then it is pass, else fail. You can check, see that my marks are continuously changing because of it is a dynamic in the nature. Whenever I press the F9, it will going to change. I have kept the one formula over here. It's a rand between, which generate random numbers between 1 to 100. So, and you can see that the formula is automatically working while the changing the marks. Are you with me, everyone? I have kept only this thing, so I'm not able to see anyone's. So I just require your response in this thing. So whether you have understood or not understood, in case if you have not understood, kindly let me know so I can explain the formula again. Moving forward to the smart copy paste. I think so everyone knows the copy paste. If I have to do the copy paste over here, I just go and copy and paste over here. Then uske niche, I just want to stick it. So I just copy over here and paste it over here. Right? Everyone knows this thing. So usme smart copy paste kya hai? Right? So everyone knows this question. This will come in a question that isme naya kya hai? Right? So इसमें नया कुछ भी नहीं है. कि भाई ये एक सिंगल कॉपी पेस्ट करके जाना है तो उसमें नया कुछ नहीं है. If I say that कि I would like to copy this, then I'm copying this, and then I want to copy this, and now entire thing I want to paste over here. So कैसे लेके आऊं? So if you see over here, there is a down arrow key which say that clipboard. If you open that clipboard, you will find that whatever I have done the copy, it has been stuck over here. Now what I have to do, just I have to select, then paste. एक के नीचे एक. I don't have to remember कि कहाँ कैसा पेस्ट किया है. और this also available in the Word also features कि आपने Excel में कॉपी किया है, and if you want to paste it in the Word, you can do that way also. तो some of you will know that कि कैसे activate करना. So you just have to twice press Ctrl C. When you press twice, it will get activated the clipboard, and you can do the copy paste in the smart way. एक एक करके हम लोग वापस जाए, वापस पेस्ट करें, वो नहीं हो. Right?
बैलेंस शीट पे सब फटाक से हो जाएगा. एक्सेल में डायरेक्ट बैलेंस शीट करले भी काम.
So next is flash fill. What is a flash fill? Flash fill is nothing but you can say that it is a part of the starting of the AI, which automatically fills your data sensing your pattern. So if you are doing a particular activities, like if I have to bring this over here, if I want to write it down again, management, ऐसा फाइल मुझे आया है, तो मैं उसको एक ऐसा management यहाँ पे चाहिए, then 45 I want to record over here, then 10% I record over here. I have kept over here only 7 line item, but understand, assuming that there is 100 lines item like this. तो कैसे करेंगे? There may be few will be say that we can go with a text to column, which is available in the data. Here text to column में जाके delimiter डाल सकते हैं हम लोग space करके, and then we can split it over here. But in this case, there is a delimiter is a fix, which is a space. In case if there is a delimiter is a different, in that case, so the flash fill will come over here to the rescue. You just have to press here Ctrl E. So if you can check that I get our entire thing, management, system admin, networking, software, business analysis. Here also I get 84, 18 and everything. And I'm just pressing Ctrl E over here. The flash fill will be available in the Excel from 2016 onwards, like 2016, 19, 21, and 365. Microsoft 365. So I know that we are the more keen on the system oriented, that हम लोग system develop और upgrade नहीं करते हैं generally. जैसे हम लोग अभी भी 2007 जब तक सपोर्ट मिल रहा है तो हम लोग 2007 यूज कर रहे हैं, उसका सपोर्ट बंद हो गया then 2010, 13 and so on. But माइंड यू कि वो जो बेनिफिट है आपका नया फॉर्मूला का, नया थिंग्स का, जिससे आपका काम बहुत सिंप्लीफाई हो सकता है, वो आपको मिलेगा नहीं. सो माय हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट, यू शुड अपग्रेड योर सिस्टम ऑन पीरियोडिक बेसिस, सो दैट आपको जो नए नए फॉर्मूला एक्सेल में आ रहे हैं, वर्ड में आ रहे हैं या पावर पॉइंट में आ रहे हैं, वो सब आपको बेनिफिट मिले. आपको फ्लैश फिल यहाँ पे होम में जाके आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा flash fill in tabular form. If you don't want to press the Control E. Are you with me? Hopefully, yes. Okay. Coming back to the goal seek. The next agenda is goal seek. अभी ये goal seek क्या है? Goal seek is nothing but it is a formula base which is change your variable depending upon the expected results. कई बार हमको now giving you an example of this thing. When being a chartered accountant, हम लोग को बहुत सारे सवाल पूछे जाते हैं कि सर हम लोग न्यू स्कीम में जाए वो बेनिफिट है कि ओल्ड स्कीम में जाए तो वो बेनिफिट है या अदर थिंग लाइक दिस. सो इफ आई हैव टू टेल यू कि मैं यहाँ पे एक गोल सीख लेके आता हूँ, assuming this is my old tax regime and this the साइड में न्यू टैक्स regime है. तो जैसे सबको पता है 80D में हम लोग को 25,000 डिडक्शन मिलता है ज्यादा. 80T है assuming यहाँ पे कुछ है नहीं तो 0. नाउ ओवर हियर इज 111,800 मेरा टैक्स लायबिलिटी आ रहा है एंड न्यू टैक्स रिजिम में आ रहा है 93,600. ओके, आई थिंक होप सबको फॉर्मूला तो पता, अपना ये तो पता होगा आपको टैक्स रेट का स्लैब क्या है. तो इफ आई हैव टू से दैट इन ओल्ड रिजिम it is 0 to 250 tax rate is 0. 250 to 5 lakh it's 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh it's a 20%, and above 10 lakh it is 30%. Okay, and new tax regime it is 0 to 3 lakh is 0%. 3 lakh to 6 lakh it's 5%. 6 lakh to 9 lakh it's 10%. 12 lakh it's 15%. To 15 lakh it's 20%, and above 15 lakhs it's 30%. Errol, this rate is perfect. I will come down to the answer at the end of the day. Sorry, at the end of the lecture. So this is a new rate. So based on this calculation, we have come down over here. That this is at the old tax rate. I have to pay 1,11,800, and in new tax regime, I have to pay 93,600. So now I want to check how much investment I should make so that I will be indifferent to go in a new regime or old regime. So for that, we will go to the data and what if analysis. and we seek the goal seek. So here I'm just setting the goal is here. This is the need to be changed. What the value I require? It's 93,600. So I'm saying by changing this cell. So you can check that thing. It has shown me that 87,500. If I made an investment, then I'm indifferent whether to go for a new scheme and old scheme. If I made more than 87,500 investment, then the old scheme will be better for me. लेकिन गोल्ड शिप का एक ही disadvantages है. He works only on the one cell or on one criteria. He cannot work on the multiple criterias. So far, so good. Okay. So Rahil ji, what is the delimiter? Okay, the delimiter is the separator जिससे वर्ड को हम लोग अलग अलग चुन सकते कि इसके बाद ये वर्ड है, इसके बाद ये वर्ड है. So for example, some case में कोमा रहता है, some case में हाइफन रहता है, some case में स्लेश रहता है. So that is called a delimiter. Right. So hope till here it's okay. Now, coming to the goal seek post solver, as I told that the goal seek is work on the only one criteria. However, solver can work on the multiple criteria. And before I forget, goal seek is available post 2010 in all the version of the Excel. And the solver is also available from the 2010 later on the all the version of Excel. But solver by default is not a part of the Excel. It is an add-in program which you can use to define the scenario of a what if. Now, how you can activate the solver? So for the Excel, you have to go to the option in a file. You have to go to the options, then add-ins. Then you have to go into add-ins go, and you have to take the solver add-ins. Once you do this thing, you will get in a data folder, another is a solver over here. So by this, you can activate the solver. Now, taking this example only, now I just change some figures over here. I increase my salary, say by 20 lakhs. And my taxes this much. Okay, now there is a difference of 1,17,000. Now, the criteria will be like this. I'm just putting over here. Housing interest cannot be more than 2 lakh. This will be the negative figure. So here it will be less than minus 2 lakh. ATC maximum 1,50,000. ATD maximum 25,000. Okay, these are the criteria which I would like to give and see how much investment I have to do so that my tax can be the equal with a new scheme. So I'm just bringing the solver over here. Now I'm saying that set object is 4,39,000, value to the 3,12,000. Here you can have the maximum or minimum figure also. Now I have kept D16 minus less than or equal to 2 lakhs, which I have already put. Now I'm putting this thing, it is C greater than or equal to 1,50,000. I'm adding this thing. Okay. So this thing, I'm just bringing this. This is less than or equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Step is not valid or you did not provide a reference where one was required. Okay, this was an error. Okay, let me check. Okay, I just need to go again. P12, let's 312.
Hello, sir. The solver is not visible.
Is not?
The solver is not visible. Like the solver dialog box is not visible.
Okay, okay. Let me check again. Yeah, I'm just checking on that thing. One second. It is now visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay, fine. So I have done this thing, D16. Now I'm giving this formula, C12 less than or equal to 1,50,000. I'm adding this thing. It is not coming. Reset all. Yes. Okay. Now I'm just comparing this thing. I would like to change this thing to the value of 3,12,000 by changing the variable. This should be equal to or less than greater than 2 lakh. I'm adding. Let's get this equal to minus sign. Special test. Okay. Just give me, I'm just getting some error over here. Let me work it out on this thing. I'll just explain you this solver later on this thing. You can, by the way, you can do the multiple amendment, this condition, we can give it in this thing and we can just refresh and it will give you automatic calculation if the solver found the answer. Right now, why it is not working, let me check that thing and I will get back to you on this thing before the end of this lecture. Meanwhile, we just go ahead with the next formula. Is the sum if. So sum if is an array formula. So the sum if is an array formula over here, which is gives the multiple answers, or it will bring to the number of items. If I have to tell you how it can, so in the old way scenario where the sum if, which is array formula, has not been introduced by the Excel. So to give to function it on the multiple line items, we have to press Control Shift Enter, which create an array formula. So if I have to give you an example, what is an array formula is, I'm just writing down the sum if. What is the range? I'm saying this is the range. I'm just freezing. What is the criteria? I'm giving you this criteria. I'm again freezing. And with whom I have to check? I have to check with this thing. So if you can check this thing, it's give me the error formula. Okay. June, it is the 2490. Suex, it's 1932. Poppy, 1584. Tyrone, it's 3602. If you want to check, you can check it over here. Also, if we just select June, and we can just copy and see this is 2490. So we have the June 2490. This is the formula for June, CX, and this thing. So now I just want to bring this sales team wise turnover. So how I can use this array formula and this thing and bring my answer. So it is simple. Just we do the sum. Again, we will trying to write it down sum ifs, giving the range. Then again the criteria and this thing. And I'm just again close fantasy. And I'm going to get the answer 9608. And I've just selected in next thing. अगर हम लोग को एक एक करके देखना है तो we can check it out one by one by using sum if formula, which will calculate by individual criteria. The difference between sum if and sum ifs is that sum if work on the one criteria only, whereas sum if we're going to work on the multiple criteria. You can specify the criteria as much as like 127 in the one formula. The same figure has come in the count ifs, max ifs, and min ifs. You can do multiple figures like this. Figures. Next formula is filter. So if I have to see, while we have just made over here the table and we just want to filter it out, June. So we get entire details of a June over here, right? So this is a filter, what we have used. Now Excel has introduced this filter in the function formula. So here is the filter. The syntax of the filter is filter array. The array means the area required argument to be specified from the range and what you would like to include in that range, which will give the result. And in case if it has not been found, what the response it should be give. So I'm just going over here and I'm just writing down over here. If I want to have the sales figure of the sales representative as a filter over here, how we can do. So I will just write it down. Filter formula. I'm selecting this entire figure. Now include what it has to be include. So I'm saying that it should include is equal to. I'm just selecting this cell. यहाँ पे जो लिखा है वो यहाँ पे मुझे आना चाहिए and I'm closing down. Or in case if it has not been found, so it should write me not found and I enter. See, मैंने वहां पे कुछ लिखा नहीं था, इसके लिए मेरे को आंसर आया not found. जैसे ही मैं यहाँ पे जून लिखूंगा, the formula is so dynamic कि आप जो लिखोगे वैसा वो चेंज करके अपने आप आपको देते जाएगा। आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग डाउन कीप, एक ही है। फ्रेड, इतने सारे हैं। सो यू कैन हैव द मल्टीपल features of a filter which will be at rescue for the preparing a dashboard or giving a management reports, while so that management can filter it out and see the whatever requirement. पहले क्या होता था, हम लोग को खुद को जाके मैन्युअली रिप्रेजेंट करके फिल्टर करो, फिगर लिखो, देन अगेन वो गो जाओ, फिर से फिगर लिखो, दूसरा फिल्टर लाओ। यहाँ पे it has been moved and you can filter it out multiple combination यहाँ पे। So I have one more example of over here. This is an operation which is can be used equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, and same with text. Now here अभी यहाँ पे मुझे सिर्फ ऐसा चाहिए। I'm just giving you an example. And okay, marks, और यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ 75। ओके, पहले हम लोग क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे एक फिगर लेके आते हैं, फिल्टर करते हैं कि भाई मुझे वो सब स्टूडेंट चाहिए जिस नाम चाहिए और उनके स्कोर चाहिए जिनको ए ग्रेड मिला है, राइट। तो अभी उसको हम लोग कैसे लेके आएंगे? आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग डाउन filter, selecting the array. Now the criteria, it's not necessary that कि भाई वो वही आपका रिक्वायरमेंट एरे में से हो या रेंज में से हो, इट कैन बी फ्रॉम आउटसाइड ऑल्सो, बट द ओनली थिंग विच यू वांट टू रिमेंबर इज दैट द लेंथ of the criteria should be equal to the your range. Like मैंने यहाँ से 2 से 16 का रोल लिया है, तो आपका क्राइटेरिया का भी रेंज 2 से 16 ही होना चाहिए, तो ही वो वर्क करेगा, नहीं तो वो एरर देगा। So I'm just writing down, selecting over here, freezing, and I'm saying equal to A. Okay, I'm closing down and I'm just giving you. Can you see that कि हम लोग को सब A वाले मिल गए हैं? If I have to just figure it out कि A वाले ही है सब जो हम लोग ने लिए है वो, तो सागर, राज, पूनम, अनूप, प्रेम, यस, तो सागर, राज, पूनम, अनूप, प्रवीण, प्रेम, ये सब आ गए हैं। अभी यहाँ पे अगर मैं सी करता हूं तो सी वाले भी आ गए, राइट। नाउ गोइंग अहेड, अभी यहाँ पे मैं उसको एक ट्वीट करता हूँ, और एक मुझे और एक कंडीशन डालनी है, तो वो कंडीशन डालने के लिए हमको 2 क्राइटेरिया चाहिए, तो उसके लिए हम लोग को यहाँ पे मैं बोल रहा हूँ एंड, again I'm selecting this criteria, this greater than or equal to 75, then only bring that name. It has further filter down, पहले 6 नाम थे, तो अभी 4 नाम आ रहे हैं। आप देखेंगे तो राज का 100 है, अनूप का 250 है, देन प्रवीण का 150 है, एंड प्रेम का 150 है। Are you with me? अगर मैं 50 करता हूं तो 6 के 6 आ गए, 100 करता हूं तो 4, 125 करता हूं तो 3, क्राइटेरिया बी करता हूं तो बी में भी आ गए, सी में भी हो गए, और अगर मैं बोलता हूं क्राइटेरिया को यहाँ पे चेंज करता हूं, इंस्टेड ऑफ एंड मैं प्लस और डालता हूं, तो आप देखोगे तो सब नाम आ गए मेरे। जो जो सी में है या जिसके मार्क 125 से ज्यादा है वो सब आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे। इट हैज नॉट रिस्ट्रिक्टेड हिमसेल्फ टू सी और 125, दोनों में से जो भी है वो सब आ रहे हैं। यहाँ तक किसी को डाउट अगर है तो काइंडली अनम्यूट और बोले, क्योंकि मैं बार बार वो चार्ट देखने के लिए नहीं जा रहा हूँ इसके लिए।
Understood, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So going forward, now we have unique features. तो यूनिक फीचर क्या है? यूनिक इज अवेलेबल इन एक्सेल फ्रॉम एक्सेल 2021 ऑनवर्ड्स और उसके आगे। तो यूनिक फीचर ये है कि हम लोग को मल्टीपल नाम्स, जैसा अभी ये प्रोडक्ट है मेरा, लिस्ट है, यहाँ से मुझे यूनिक लिस्ट आइटम चाहिए टू वर्क इट आउट ऑन द फॉर्मूलाज एंड फिगर इट आउट अदर रिपोर्ट्स और एवरीथिंग। तो वो हम लोग कैसे करेंगे? पहले मेरे पास एक था, मैं इसको फिल्टर कर देता था और प्रोडक्ट जो भी था उधर मैं नाम देख लेता था, 4 ही है और 4 के नाम लिख के फॉर्मूला कर सकते थे हम लोग, इफ आई एम नॉट यूजिंग अ यूनिक फंक्शन। लेकिन एज्यूम दैट के यही फिगर हम लोग के पास मल्टीपल टाइम्स है, पूरा 100 और 200 लाइन आइटम्स है, तो वो चीज में आप कैसे करोगे? तो एक एक करके तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, पॉसिबल है लेकिन अपना टाइम बहुत जाएगा कि क्या यूनिक आ रहा है क्या नहीं आ रहा है उसके हिसाब से। सो एक्सेल हैज ब्रिंग आउट द न्यू फीचर विच इज द यूनिक। So I'm just writing down the unique. I'm just selecting the array. It is asking me by column or by row. Unique function can be work on the row also and column also. So now I have the unique list जो आया है सब जगह पे, and now I can apply my formula and say how much sale it has been happened and everything, work it out on this base, and I can have the multiple reports on based on this thing. And this is a dynamic. So कल उठ के समझो मैंने यहाँ पे डाल दिया नया फिगर, लाइक 20 अक्टूबर 20 और 18, 2000 रुपया, and I am writing down oranges. Okay, it has not been dynamic because I have not converted this into a table. तो हम लोग का एक और फीचर था टेबल, उसका यूज कहाँ आता है? तो वो यूज यहाँ पे हम वो करेंगे अभी। I have just converted my range to the table. The shortcut for the table is Control T, or you can find it down in insert and write it down table. My table has an header and I'm just pressing OK. And I'm just again writing down the unique and I'm just pressing this thing. And again, I'm writing down the names. and it has given me the figure. Now again, I am writing down over here, same date, 3000 pair, it has come down. I don't have to again go and update my formula. This is a benefit of the table, so that the आपका formula will automatically update himself when there is a new line item has been added or reduced. It has been already updated. Along with the unit, there is a distinct formula which is with there. कि कई बार मैनेजमेंट जब भी हम लोग के पास से MIS मांगती है तो वो लोग ऐसा भी बोलते हैं कि ऐसा ये तो हो गया कि हमारा सब जो प्रोडक्ट पॉपुलर है वो सब जा रहे हैं, लेकिन ऐसा कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जो एक ही बार बेचा है हम लोग ने, जिसका डिमांड बहुत कम है या एक ही बार आया है या 0 बार आया है, तो वो कैसे हम लोग ढूंढ सकते हैं? द फॉर्मूला इज द सेम, इट विल बी जस्ट need a extension. So I'm just pressing the column, it is a true, and I'm just saying that ke false. Every distinct item. Sorry. यहाँ देखिए, अगर आप यहाँ पे देखेंगे तो एप्पल यू फाइंड ट्वाइस, वाटरमेलन जो है वो एक ही बार आया है, एंड ऑरेंज जो हमने डाला है वही है. सो इट इज बीन लाइक ओनली once it has been come into the sale chart, right? So this is the features or benefit of the unique formulas which we can use it. Now let's make a balance sheet, क्योंकि बैलेंस शीट में आपको इतना ही फॉर्मूला है जो मैंने अभी किए है, वही काम है मेरे ट्रायल बैलेंस में, उससे ज्यादा मुझे कोई काम नहीं आने वाला है. ठीक है, तो हम लोग बैलेंस शीट के लिए जाते हैं. I'm just closing down this thing. I'm opening the practical trial balance. Are you able to see my screen? Trial balance, ABC trial balance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now, the most of the organization are using a tally to do their accounting, and the big organization are using SAP or the only any ERP product. Excuse me. Okay, so I will show you the both the trial balance, how it works and how we can extract the figures from them. So basically, first of all, I'm showing you the trial balance which has been extracted from the tally, how we can extract the figures which is required for the preparation of the balance sheet. टैली का एक ही फॉर्मूला है, जो ग्रुप होगा उसको वो बोल्ड करेगा और नीचे लाइन देगा, so that it is not a main figure, it is a sum of other figures. If you go and do the sum of the all of these figures, I'm just doing this thing. Okay, and I'm just bringing this thing, and if you can check this thing, it has a difference of a 2 crore 93 lakhs. Are you able to check this thing? Okay. तो अभी यहाँ पे मैं एक एक फिगर जाके तो निकालूंगा नहीं कि भाई इसको डिलीट करो, इसको डिलीट करो, और फिर कल उठ के नया ट्रायल बैलेंस आया तो वापस मुझे वही एक्टिविटी करना है. इफ योर लाइन आइटम इज मल्टीपल runs in the number of rows, तो how we can remove this thing in a fraction of a second? I think so most of the students are there in the accountancies. So you guys are must be using a Excel or no?
A little bit.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. Computer mein.
So
Little.
you are using a Excel, right?
Yes.
Okay. The host has muted me. So sorry.
Sorry, sir.
No, no,
Can
no, no, no issue. So can you just help me out? Anyone can help me out how मैं इसको जल्दी से जल्दी कैसे निकाल सकूं from the Excel? There is a one way which is the macros, लेकिन macros तो मुझे आता नहीं है. And macros का एक बड़ा खासियत है कि you have to save the file in the macro enable Excel file. Then only your macros can work. Otherwise, it cannot work. I'm just bringing this as a net amount, which is debit plus credit minus. And I'm bringing this thing. I'm waiting for from your side, guys, the response. Can you just help me out? No one?
So can you repeat the question? I did not
I'm
understand.
just saying that this is a trial balance has been extracted from the tally. Okay. Now tally has a unique features, which is जिसका group होगा, whatever the item is a group, it will write it down in a bold and give underline and post that there is a sub ledgers or subgroup and so on. And there is ultimate GL. So if I can tell you this is 1 lakh is a GL figure and that is a deferred tax liability of a 9,10,000. So total is 10,10,000 which has been there in the capital account, and same way there is a reserve of 84. तो वैसे ही करके हम लोग नीचे जाएंगे तो फ्लोन फ्रॉम डायरेक्टर्स आर देयर, करंट लायबिलिटीज, ड्यूटीज एंड टैक्सेस इज अ सब ग्रुप and so on. So how we can remove it so that I can get only the GL balance?
Which balance, sir?
Sorry?
Which balance?
GL, ledger balance only.
Acha.
I don't require a group balance or subgroup balance. Okay, fine. So let's work on this thing. One way is I just go and delete. ऐसा करते करते मैं सबका वो फिगर निकालते रहूं. बट यहाँ पे अगर कोई मेरा मिस्टेक हो गया तो अगेन आई हैव टू चेक फॉर द ऑल द फिगर्स. अगर मेरा ट्रायल बैलेंस मिसमैच में आ गया तो सो अदर वे इज आई एम जस्ट सिलेक्टिंग द एंटायर trial balance till here, and everyone knows the formula Control H, which is the find and replace, right? उसमें अगर आप देखोगे तो there is an option. If you press it, it will open it up, more features. So now I'm just going in a format and I'm giving a cell ref format. I'm saying that whoever has a top border and bottom border, find that and replace it with a 0. and I'm doing replace all. If you can check, it has done 6 replacement. I'm going again. Now I'm just removing top border and keeping bottom, and I'm doing replace. It has done 22 replacement, and my trial balance is tally. You can check it down. Okay. Same way, if there is an ERP, so there is a ERP का भी कुछ ऐसा function रहेगा. Let me bring down some ERP trial balance also. Just 1 second. I'm bringing my trial balance. This thing, what we can say, the ERP trial balance. I'm just downloading from the one of my ERP company. So bear with me.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, can you please explain role sheet again?
sorry.
Role sheet, can you please explain?
Roll C.
Role sheet again.
And I didn't get you.
Role sheet, role sheet.
1 second, beta. I'm just explaining one thing. Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now coming back to goal seek. Okay. Okay. So what is the goal seek? Goal seek is nothing but a what if scenario where you can where you have an answer, but you do not know how much variable I have to change so that my answer gets tally with this thing. So over there it is in a goals sig, which will help you out. So I'm just giving an example of income tax where I'm saying that this is my formula. This is my things. My tax is 3,66,000 and my in old regime and new regime it's a 3,12,000. So how much I have to make an investment so that I will be indifferent, assuming that I have a 2 lakh of a housing property interest. So goal सिक जो है हमको वो what if में मिलेगा goal सिक. Here I am setting the cell कि भाई मुझे ये सेल चेंज करना है and I require the figure 3,12,000 which is new tax regime by changing ATC. And it has given you the answer. Okay, you have to make 1,75,000 rupees investment so that you will be indifferent. But here you cannot specify the condition saying that के भाई मेरा 1.5 लाख रुपए से ज्यादा ATC का इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं होना चाहिए, 2 लाख से ज्यादा मेरा ये नहीं होना चाहिए. So for that the solver will come into the picture where you can define the criteria. Right now solver is not working in my system. So I will just rework on again, load it and will show you कि भाई solver कैसे काम करता है. लेकिन यहाँ पे गोल सिक आपको समझ में आया?
And yes, sir. And yes, sir.
Okay, fine. ठीक है. Now coming back to the my.
ते मागे खाली राहतात हे इकडे त्यांना विचार मागच्या
So coming down to the this what we can say ARP or SAP trial balance. We have just seen that के टैली से अगर ट्रायल बैलेंस आता है तो उसको हम लोग फ्रैक्शन ऑफ मिनट्स में कैसे निकाल सकते हैं instead of going this thing. Now here you can see that I have almost 280 line items and whatever the color are there, they all are group. So how I can remove? If I want to, one way is I just press 1, so entire group will be selected. Then again go 2, but यहाँ पे सब ग्रुप होगा, लेकिन इसमें आप देखोगे तो कहीं कहीं पे GL भी आ जाता है. So I cannot apply the one select entirely and delete. Again I have to go individually and do this thing. Again 3, there is a subgrouping, and then 4, its entire GL will be open. तो यहाँ केस में कैसे करेंगे हम लोग? Okay, so very simple. I'm just first selecting. If you see over here, entire group and subgroup has been selected with the color. In Tally, there is a bold and the cell has been selected by giving underline or both double line. अगर subgroup है तो double line है, group है तो single line है. यहाँ पे ARP में मुझे यहाँ पे color दिया है. You just have to identify how the group and subgroup has been differentiated from the GL. You have to just understand that thing. So now here I know that it has been selected with the color. So I'm just going in ahead. I'm selecting the hex code of the color. Okay. And now I'm entirely selecting the trial balance. Again pressing Ctrl H. Going format, more color, going in hex, giving that figure. It has come and I'm saying replace it with a 0. And I'm doing this thing. क्यों नहीं मिला उसको? Why it has not been found anything? There is some issue in this file. So I'm not able to show it. But
It's applicable only for numbers.
no, it is applicable to tax also.
Okay. Cause I check here now. It shows.
It shows its work over that, right?
Right, sir.
Huh. So
It's working here.
So I'm just getting there is a problem in my file over here. That's why I'm not able to show you this thing.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, once we have come out with the GL figure, then now it's main task for us to prepare the balance sheet from here. So I'm just opening the balance sheet, which I have not shared with you. I will share with you once the lecture gets over in the chat box so that you can get a file. Okay. Now, what I have done, I'm just explaining you over here. So just think, what I have done is I have selected entire GL over here, whatever I have written over here. You are able to see my second file, practical balance sheet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have just pasted over here and I have defined the grouping. So where the GL will go or which will form a part, like a share capital, it will be share capital, GST will be other current liabilities, and so on. I have just defined the group where it will go. And now I'm coming over here and I'm just selecting the GL and pasting over here. And whatever we have selected, we have generated a net figure. I'm just selecting and I'm pasting over here. If you check, यहाँ पे पहले फॉर्मूला एरर था, एन करके आ रहा था. Now you have entire grouping over here. उसके लिए मैंने फॉर्मूला क्या यूज किया, वी लुकअप. सॉरी, आई हैव नॉट एक्सप्लेन यू द वी लुकअप. तो वी लुकअप क्या करता है, इट लुकअप द वर्टिकली data from the table or a range you provided with a number of and gives you the answer with the number of column you have selected. So the syntax will be like this. I'm saying that look for the capital account in master table, master sheet, and return back me third column. And in case if you are not filing, give me the 0. Or 0 is exact value. So here I'm saying that master, I have selected from here. So it is 1, 2, 3. Third column, I require to get back. Now VLOOKUP is also very old, such like a VIF. Now there is a new formula XLOOKUP, which I have not used right now over here. But in my day-to-day practice file, what we make in our office, we have using a XLOOKUP. So you get entirely over here. Now, coming back over here, I have prepared the balance sheet over here. And I have given the formula, which we have learned is a sum if. And what I have written. Are you able to see my formula over here?
Sir,
Yeah, sum ifs. So I have defined everything over here. Now I have written over here reporting year, group, and everything. What is that? So in trial balance, what I have done, I have given the name range over here of entire link. If you can select over here, see the group. I have written over a group. Same way I have selected over here. It's a reporting. Are you with me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
sir, how this reporting amount came?
Sorry?
How this reporting amount came?
is equal to amount.
Quotation.
Okay. Why we have kept the reporting? I'm just explaining you over here right now. If you see, I have made some info sheet. Okay. And in info sheet, I have given a table. One table is there, which is say in rupee, 1,000, lakh, millions, and crore. Okay. Now I'm giving you this name. So this is value. I'm defining this. Okay, value has been already given. So I'm giving you a different name. Say info. Okay. Now, here, what I'm going to do is, I'm just writing one more formula over here. Is divided by VLOOKUP. What to check? Here. From where? In info. What you want to return back? Column number 2, and you want exact figure. And I am just copying paste down. Sorry. I'm just pressing this thing and I'm bringing down everything. Okay. Now, what is the use of this thing? We'll just explain in short time. Now, यहाँ पे मैंने फॉर्मूला दे दिया, रिपोर्टिंग का भी आ गया है, फिर भी मेरा बैलेंस शीट क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? राइट? तो क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पे ईयर ही नहीं डाला है. If you can see the year, so I'm just putting the year here 2019-20 because मैंने 19-20 का बैलेंस शीट बना रहा हूँ मैंने. I'm just copying paste down over here, and if you can see, my entire figure has been come down over here, and there is a difference. So just difference वो ढूंढना है हमको, कहाँ से आ रहा है? Reporting and the branch. Okay, so if I just remove this thing, so यहाँ पे हो गया 355 और यहाँ पे कौन सा लिख रहा है? My trial balance is tally. So just let me check. Yes, it is tally. So which figure has not come down over here? I have to just check. If you can check over here, say resume में मैंने 8496 को none दिया है, right? I am not defined over here, and I am just writing down over here reporting and reserve and surplus. So I have to just go over here and write it down, give it to the formula to reserve and surplus also. Now it has been come down. और वैसे ही मुझे कहीं पे और एक जगह पे जहाँ पे फिगर होगा और मेरा नन होगा. First I have to see the none. इतने सब जगह पे नन है जिसका मैंने फिगर लिखा नहीं है. And if you check, the value is 69,70,000 exact amount. Okay, so I have to just go and just make it the figure. मेरे को सिर्फ मास्टर में ही चेंज करना है, तो जैसे जैसे मास्टर में चेंज करते जाऊंगा वैसे वैसे मेरा फिगर वहां पे आता रहेगा.
Where they change that?
Sorry,
They changing the figures.
I am not changing the figure. I am just giving you the group name in the master. If you check over here, मेरा जहाँ जहाँ figure है वहाँ पे मेरा none आया है. So that I have not allocated that ledger GL to the particular group. That's why my balance sheet is difference, as a difference.
The assets and the liabilities.
Sorry?
In the difference in the assets and the liabilities.
Yes.
And sir, what is PL?
All this?
PL 01.
No, 01 is nothing. It's just giving that the GL and the group number 0101. That's nothing. You can ignore that thing. So just to give this thing, by it has been what we can say, PNL item or ledger or GL is there or group is there. That's why it has been given over here. I'm just giving the figure over here. I'm just defining कि भाई कहाँ आइटम जाएगा उसके लिए. Okay. Now it has been, everyone has been defined now. Now check the balance sheet. You can check that there is a no difference now. My balance sheet has been tallied. Now, if I put, I'm just changing the year. Now, say for example, I'm putting the same data over here. नीचे ही डाल रहा हूं मैं. I'm just copying paste the formulas. And now I'm writing down the formula year 2021. Will my balance sheet will be changed or tally? करंट ईयर में नहीं आया. क्यों नहीं आया? फॉर्मूला ही नहीं आया मेरा. वेरी गुड. क्यों नहीं आया? A2088. ओके. अगर आप यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला देखोगे, इट हैज एक्सटेंडेड. it is checking in A88 to D264. Now A88 यहाँ से चेक कर रहा है, तो ऑब्वियसली ये सब आइटम तो उसको वहां पे मिलेगी ही नहीं, राइट? तो नाउ आई एम मेकिंग दिस मास्टर एज अ टेबल so that my formula get adjusted automatically, and now I will give my formula different things, like I just write it down. We look up, find this, comma, table number is what? Table number 1. Array 3, 0. Now it has come everything. See, now my balance sheet has been got tally. Are you with me? Okay. Now I have told you कि मैंने वो व्हील लुकअप और उसके वो अपना वैल्यू और इन्फो क्यों किया था, रिपोर्टिंग क्यों लेके आ रहे हैं. If I am changing here in 1000, my entire balance sheet will change to the 1000. Including profit and loss account and this everything. And in fact, I will get also written over here, amount in 1000. If I change to lakhs, it will be in the lakh. So this is the information set which I have prepared so that I can control entire file from here. अगर यहाँ पे मैं नाम चेंज करके यहाँ पे से फॉर एग्जांपल I put Alok Mehta and company, and I just write down his number and CA Alok Mehta, proprietor, his number and his signing. See, नीचे जो signing authority है, it has been get changed for Alok Mehta and company, CA Alok Mehta, proprietor and everything. Director ABC, and from here also it gets changed. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the chat? Okay, everyone has changed. Okay, so far so good. Anyone has any doubt? यहाँ तक? Meanwhile मैं just वो solver का एक बार देख लेता हूँ.
Actually, sir, practice चाहिए.
I have told you in initial only कि Excel जो है वो practice file है.
Thank you, sir.
अगर सुनोगे तो भूल जाओगे. That's why I have shared in a chat box also this thing, what we can say the file, practice file जो मैंने share किया है वो.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now over to you, Alok and Devansi.
Yes.
Hope I have fulfilled your expectations.
Perfect.
And this thing, and I'm sharing my presentation also so that students can have the this thing, what we can say, I've just made the shortcut keys or something like that so that student can use that thing. Okay. So I will share that PPT also with you guys so that you can give it, circulate to the students also. Yeah, over to you. Thanks once again. Thanks FSD, Lions
Thank you,
Club of
sir.
Mumbai Walkeshwar, HR College for giving me an opportunity and share my knowledge with you guys. Thank you once again.
If any doubts are there, if anybody, you can, take the doubt. And now I think Dr. Pooja Madam is there over here. So I say, Pooja Madam, please, you are not there in the beginning, but I would request you, ma'am, kindly say a few words. Before that, I think there's a wonderful webinar and people are enjoying. I see that many shortcut keys are there. So I think it is useful for all of us. Yeah, Pooja ma'am, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
And a warm, I must say a thank you to Mr. Jatin Chheda ji. And I don't think I have to say anything to Alok. It is family, a special thank you to him and Devanshi and everyone from the Foundation of Skill Development and the Lions Club. And it's a proud moment that our alumni, Mr. Alok Mehta, is also the president of Lions Club for the second term. And I think the support that we have got from last 2 years from Alok is the explanation of what session we are having today. And I think more than us, our accountancy association is so close to Alok now more, because now they directly talk to him. And the president of my association, Mr. Harsh Muraka, who is sitting here, I think the whole idea that came out today between Harsh, Angeline, and Shonit, the president and the vice presidents, was how to make use an Excel sheet to make your balance sheet faster. I mean, the first time when Hiral told me this topic and Alok told me, I said, what is this? Who will, in my entire career, we never learned this. We are from accountancy background. But I think now things are changing, newer things are coming out. And Jatinji was explaining, and I was wondering from 5 o'clock, he has been answering questions. And I think this is an important topic that is coming up on how you use Excel and many software tools to understand your balance sheets and create it faster. So I would request Jatin ji, Alok ji, and Devanshi and all the people that give us these sessions more, where our children can learn the tricks of the trade at this young age. Because I believe we never got it in our college, where when I was talking to Anjali a few minutes back and she said, I am also attending, please don't talk to me, I'll talk to you later, I want to learn. So this was the craze that was happening, and excitement, and a desire to learn something which is learning a trial balance and a balance sheet combination. So I would appreciate, I think the credit goes to Accountancy Association, the president, vice president, and the teacher in charge, and especially to Alok, because for us, he is not just our alumni now, he has become like a member of a family who ensures that we are getting the best sessions. Few days back, we also had a very important session, and he has been key and instrumental. And with him, we also do a GST certificate course. So I believe, do Anjali ma'am own Accountancy Association, or Alok is actually becoming a partner? So I think thank yous will be lesser and lesser the more I give to Alok and the Lions Foundation and Alok's Foundation of Skill Development. But I believe this is a very beautiful collaboration of industry and academia, where academia is learning from industry and our students are getting benefited, where our future chartered accountants, HR being a factory of CA, where more than 900 students on an yearly basis, only in 1 year. So if I totally take account, there are 3,000 students who are doing CA from HR college. These kind of things always help our students. So I would appreciate Harsh, find out from CA students what other things they want to learn, and let's bring it on table, the academia industry interaction through Foundation of Skill Development. And I will only say thank you to Jatinji, but rather than now having online, let's have it offline also. HR is getting renovated and we have some rooms ready. We want to meet, and I'm sure students would want to see it live. And we can use our computer lab, and where you can not just teach them there, but they can also do it live with you and use 1 or 2 tricks on hand. As Jatinji said, you cannot just listen and understand, you have to do it. So I would appreciate if Accountancy Association can do it in computer lab, maybe have a 40 ka batch, 60 ka batch, and do them and give them 1 or 2 tricks per Saturday. It would be great that they learn it from the stalwarts of the industry. So I think I feel privileged. I am trying to understand how is my balance sheet of college going good, but students are learning much faster than us. So thank yous and only thank yous from the bottom of my heart and from my brand ambassadors of HR College. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I think it's a very good idea that we can do the offline also in the computer lab. I think that Jatin will going to take. There is a member of the FST only, and the last of them. So I think better that we can take offline. Let's have a 40 for 50 ka batch, so they can learn that way. It's a very fantastic thing.
Yeah, maybe we can plan a certificate course on how to create a balance sheet nowadays. So if you have those 30 sessions, we already are doing GST, which is important.
Yeah.
And every student should know and 30 hours we can give them in computer lab, and then they can do every 2-3 days some trick. It will be great for us. So Harsh, you will have to take the responsibility.
And I think Jatin will take a responsibility for this designing the course, because as he knows better than the Excel and all. So that's better.
And smile on Harsh's face means he has agreed.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, before we close down, I think we are going to have one more topic. This is what I'm feeling that e-invoicing is applicable in to all the dealers, all the business house. And I think that most of the people are doing a CA. So the e-invoicing is applicable from this August to the major business house. And this how to do e-invoicing through Tally. Okay, Tally से कैसे आप e-invoicing निकाल सकते हो easily. And there are the Tally data accountings are there where shortcut keys in Tally. How to do in Tally shortcut keys and all. That we are planning to keep in the last week of the July, so that that people can, the students basically, they can come to know how to use the trick in Tally also, Tally accounting also, and also the invoicing and all to generate the invoicing. So that's what we are planning, and already we want that even HR College also a part of that with the FSD on this program also. We will detail the topic and detailed things we will share to you soon. But in the last week of July, somewhere 23rd or 22nd of July, we are planning so that the students can learn that. Because now the Tally accounting is most important everywhere. I think 80% of the business houses are using Tally accounting. And so from Tally, how the shortcut keys are there, how to generate the GST reports, how to generate the this type of, just we are keeping one webinar for the e-invoicing. I want that people to join that, and then we can keep the certified course on Tally also. We have an expert faculty from the Tally also. He's our own line member and the member of the FSD also. So that's I will share it to you, the Harsh and everybody, so we can join it and all. I think Mukesh Dhakkar is there. Mukesh, are you there? He's just there. I just want to introduce you, ma'am. Mukesh Dhakkar, I think the video is off right now. He's the incoming treasurer of the Lions of Mumbai Walkeshwar. He was there right now, but I think the video is off and on. So thanks to once again to all of you, ma'am, and keep doing. We are doing this type of course, and I want Harsh just take a feedback from the people. Okay, how they are. We right now also I know more than 100 people are joining and all. So students are very learning and all. So Harsh just keep the feedback and how the seminars goes and webinar goes, so we can turn into the 35 course and all. And as far as your GST the creative idea, the thinking, creative leadership, we are working on that, and we come out with the soon with you to meet you and give a designing course for that. So over to you, Devanshi, our joint secretary, who are working so hard for the Foundation for Skill Development. And Anjali and Chetty, I think we are thankful to you also. Your people are doing fantastic job, and we feel that. And madam, you missed today. We have introduced in the beginning. My daughter is a member of Foundation for Skill Development for the introduction for everything. I was not there that time. So we told now students can also learn this way and all. So that was also one of the things. So we feel that the support of the HR College was fantastic, and even Lions of Walkeshwar, they are doing fantastic job, and along with me the FSD team and all. So thank you so much. Over to you,
so much,
Anjali. Yeah, Anjali, if you want to say something, you can say. You and Harsh, you can say something you want to say.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for this insightful session. It was really helpful for all the students, we believe. Thank you, Devanshi ma'am, for arranging it all, for coordinating. We hope for future collaborations as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am. for all the encouraging words and for all the support. I would like Ananya to continue.
Thank you, Angeline. Hello, everyone. I deem it as a privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Accountancy Association of HR College of Commerce and Economics. To begin with, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished speaker, CA Jatin Chheda sir, for enlightening us with his commendable knowledge on the subject. So surely deserves a great round of applause for sharing his expertise and providing us with valuable insights. I would also like to express my profound gratitude to our principal, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani ma'am, and teacher in charge, Professor Anjali Vachani ma'am, for their constant support and guidance in making today's session a resounding success. A huge shout out to the Foundation for Skill Development and CA Alok Mehta sir, CA Hiral Shah sir, as well as Devanshi ma'am for collaborating with us once again and providing value to the students. We'll be sure to have more of such collaborations in the near future, which will surely benefit each of us. I sincerely thank Lions Clubs of Mumbai Walkeshwar and Mumbai Corporate for supporting us in organizing the webinar. Last but definitely not the least, a huge thanks to everyone who patiently took out their time to attend this session. It was a lovely experience to host you all. Have a great day ahead. Signing off, Team Accountancy Association.
File I will mail to the Devanshi. Devanshi, kindly forward to the students.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to the core
Thank you,
committee
Anjali madam.
members, Accountancy Association. You have worked very hard. Thank you.
No, I thanks to Anjali madam also that she is always first to come on the limelight. Fantastic. Thank you, Anjali madam. You are
Thank
truly
you, sir.
encouraging to all
Thank
of us.
you. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
And Pooja ma'am, like you have Anjali over here and us over there. We have Devanshi. They are coordinating both of them together and coming with the ideas and all. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. I think Harsh, Anjali, and Angeline deserve a very big round of applause because I think Accountancy Association is back with a big bang. Looks like with Harsh showing so much enthusiasm, I'm very happy. I think on Sunday they are going to collaborate with ICAI for an event, and looking forward to many events from HR College Accountancy Association. So hats off to my brand ambassadors. Hats off. All the best.
Yeah, Mukesh ji, are you online? Just one sec. Mukesh ji. No, I think again video off. No problem. Okay. Thank you all of you. Let's call up the meeting.
Everybody, please, can you all switch on your videos? We'll take a picture.
Okay.
Pooja ma'am is not there. Pooja ma'am.
And please fill the form, Google form. We'll be sharing it with you all for the certificates. So please be sure to fill the Google form. Only those filling the Google form will be getting these certificates. So thank you so much for all your patience, for attending the session till the end. So thank you so much, and a huge round of applause for our core members for helping us put it all together and for making this a huge success within a short notice. So thank you so much, guys. See you all with another amazing session soon.
Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, Anjali madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Devanshi. Thank you.
फोटो मारा कोड़े वेगल की वे बात होनी ना एक टाइम लागी अगर पसंद कर ले हाँ अरे एक जो लेंगे वो दो वो कल आएगा यो। आप नॉर्मल